Hello everyone and welcome to Lovella's Coloring. Thank you all so much for stopping by. In this video, I am going to be sharing with you a beautiful book that I was sent to share on my channel, which is called Galaxy Queen, and this is by Coco Wyo. And I know a lot of you are already familiar with the Coco Wyo coloring books, but just in case you are new to adult coloring, Coco Wyo is a publishing company that houses a lot of or many creatively independent artists, which is why Coco Wyo delivers a variety of styles, genres, and themes of coloring books. So they reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in sharing one of their latest coloring books. And for me, it was an immediate yes. I love a lot of the books that Coco Wyo has published. I purchased a lot of those books. And I think I remember the first book that I bought from them, which is Time to Travel with Baby Sloth. And I believe from then on, I have been a big fan of theirs. So I'm just so excited to share with you one of their newest books. Again, it's Galaxy Queen. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you the flip through of this beautiful, beautiful book. And I will see you guys afterwards with my little review. So, I hope that you enjoyed seeing the flip through of this beautiful Galaxy Queen coloring book by Coco Wyo. And just in case these books are new to you, they are Amazon printed. So these are Amazon paper, and the way you know is that in the back it has a little skew here, and it also tells you where and when it was printed. So for me, Amazon paper was not my favorite to color in. When I started adult coloring all the way back in 2015, the paper was what kept me away from purchasing Amazon coloring books. But after a couple of years of revolting against them, I kind of gave in, mostly because I really love the illustrations of the books from Amazon, especially if it's from an independent artist or from a coloring book publisher like Coco Wyo. So as a colorist, I did evolve from just using strictly colored pencils to making use of other mediums so that I can color in these books. So with Amazon printed coloring books, my favorite way to color in them is to use a base of alcohol markers and then use colored pencils on top. So what I mean by that is that I would color the whole page in with alcohol markers, and then I will use the colored pencils to shade it in. And I think my favorite kinds of colored pencils to use are the hard-leaded ones, from Crayola colored pencils to Spear Farben to Caran d'Ache Pablos. And I'm just using those pencils to shade, so I don't really use up my pencils so fast compared to when I'm just using them alone on the Amazon paper. And I think another reason I like the technique of alcohol markers and then colored pencils is that I am able to finish coloring a page a lot faster than just using the colored pencils alone. So with the Galaxy Queen coloring book, what I like about it is that each of the illustration is framed. It doesn't go all the way to the edge of the book or into the binding. And the illustrations in here are just so beautiful, and they're so different from each other. There are 40 illustrations in here, and that is a lot for a book and for a great price. I believe this one is being sold for $6.99 on Amazon US. So yeah, again, the illustrations, each of them are unique and different, but they all belong under the same theme of the title. There are some books where you would have like some odd illustration that feels like it was just added in as filler, but with this book, with Coco Wyo books, I like that each and every one of their illustration is unique, but they all fit the theme. So again, this one, Galaxy Queen. And you can see that a lot of the pages have black backgrounds or blacked out areas like this one. And I really like that because then I don't have to worry about coloring the background. I can just focus on the main area, which is the girl. Just color her in. And I'm already like itching to add like metallic or pearlescent watercolors, lots of glitter. I can just see a lot of embellishments being used in a lot of these pages. So cute. And yeah, I think a majority of the illustrations in this book have like a slight grayscale to show you where the shadows are, especially in the eyes. It's so pretty. So here you can see a little bit of shadow here. Let me see if I can see it a close up here, like in the eyes. So pretty. I really like that one. And I like that it's not so heavy. It's just like a hint of it to give you an idea of where to place the darker areas. So yeah, whoever the artist is that drew these illustrations did a spectacular job. I really like their style, and it is what I am attracted to. And with all of the positive things that I've said about this beautiful coloring book, I do have some cons that I would like to share. And with Coco Wyo reaching out, I am sure that they would like to hear our feedback about their books, the good and the bad. So, my main negative thing about their books is the printing. So, I know, a lot of us here in the US have been getting frustrated with, how some of our Amazon printed coloring books would arrive curled. And because these books are printed when ordered, they are not just sitting in a warehouse waiting to be purchased. And as a buyer, it's always a guessing game to see if our books are going to arrive perfectly flat or it's going to arrive curled up. Because when I do receive them all curled up, it's not a lot of fun to color in. I tried. It takes away the joy of coloring in the book. And then I end up not wanting to color in the book. So, with this copy of Galaxy Queen, it did arrive with a slight curl. You can see it right over here. I can feel the cover wanting to turn this way, but it's not as bad as some of the other ones that I've received where it's curled like this. And even after a year, it still hasn't straightened out. So this one is not so bad. This one I can color in very easily. So I do know it is printed by Amazon. It's an Amazon printing thing. But I was hoping, with Coco Wyo, hearing our issues with the printing, they might know a way to limit it. I have heard from other people saying that the reason why it curls is because of the black backing. So I am not sure if that is true or not, but maybe it's something that the people at Coco Wyo can test out and see if it's going to alleviate, the curling of their coloring books. And, as a colorist, for me, I don't really care if the back is black or not. So if it's white, it doesn't matter to me if I can see the colors from the previous page if I was using alcohol markers, because for me, whether it's blacked out or not, the alcohol markers are still going to bleed through to the next page. And I always put a cardstock behind the page I am working on to protect the next page. So yeah, so that is my biggest thing with Amazon printed books, the curling. So because of the curling, I was also wondering, if they would ever sell their books as PDFs as an option, because I know there are a lot of people that would like to purchase Coco Wyo books, but they just don't like the paper. So maybe in the future, I was wondering if they are looking into it. It would be something that I know a lot of people would like. So I do have one more negative thing about the book, which is the black backgrounds. And I know I've said that I love that the background is blacked out. So this one is very nice. I like that one. This one is nice, but in some of the pages, you'll see that there is a line that goes right down. And yeah, so even this one, it'll go here, 1, 2, 3. Here's another one right here. But for me, it's not a big deal, but I know for some people, if it's very noticeable, they would not be happy about the lines going through the background. But for me, I'm more focused on the illustration. So yeah, so those are my negative things for the book, which is the printing issues. But other than that, I love the books that Coco Wyo comes out with, and this Galaxy Queen coloring book is just so beautiful, and I know I'm going to have a lot of fun coloring in it. So usually I would have a speed coloring after sharing a book that was sent to me, but the past week and a half, it's been just busy, and then I got sick with a sinus headache for several days, so I wasn't able to color or record, and so I'm trying to catch up right now. And so my speed coloring is going to be done as a separate video, and hopefully I'll have it done sometime next week, so I hope you guys look out for it. And I think I have the page picked out. I was looking through this book like so many times. There's so many beautiful illustrations in here. I kept going back and forth with the colorings or with the illustrations to see which one I would do. I like this one. And I think I picked one. I'm not sure. It might change, but so for now, my decision is to color this page. I don't know. She just stands out to me. I already can picture what I'm going to do to the background and what the color of her hair is going to be. So yeah, we'll see. We'll find out. It'll be a surprise to see which one I actually pick out and which one I color. So that is it for this flip through and my little review of Coco Wyo's book, Galaxy Queen. I know that I kind of lumped my printing issues with the review for this one book, but it is, a frustrating problem that I know a lot of us colorists deal with, with the Amazon printed coloring books. And I just wanted to take the opportunity to let Coco Wyo know so that maybe they would know a way to reduce these curling books, especially since, their books are going to be falling victim to these issues. But, again, I love the books that Coco Wyo pushes out, and I can't wait to see what else they produce. So thank you so much to the people of Coco Wyo. I really appreciate them for giving me the opportunity to share one of their latest books, the beautiful Galaxy Queen coloring book. So again, please look out for the speed coloring I will do in this book, and I will see you all in my next video. Please take care, keep safe, and thank you so much for watching. Happy colorings, my friends. Bye-bye.